For you that don't know me, my name is Jim Toteff. I'm a lifelong Kodiak seiner. Today is the Sabbath. My youngest daughter asked me about a year ago, she says, Dad, you write a little poetry about religion, don't you? And I says, yeah, a little bit. And she says, why don't you write a poem that if fishing was a religion? So, if fishing was a religion, I'd be a pious man. I would never miss a revival and be our religion's biggest fan. I would preach our gospel every night after all the work was done, our newfound faith a perfect fit, and make fishing a lot more fun. There'd be no wars or killing like that of the Christians and the Jews, just fishermen doing what they do while spreading the good news. Oh yes, we'd have commandments, yet old Moses might disagree. Don't court thy neighbor, rule number 1, while applying the briny sea. If ever you see another man's bag, thou shalt not take his turn. And if ever you blab to the rest of the fleet, forever your soul will burn. We could talk about fish when the season was closed, just a holy man's addiction. And a lie about fish that we have caught, a part of our benediction. We'd still hold high the Trinity behind the golden gates, but in addition to saints and angels, we pray to the tide book, splash zone, and duct tape. To mending twine and baling wire, we'll also daily pray, as to our Holy Grail, the GPS, that will always show the way. I'd vote for Jerry to be our Pope. Sacred Gospels he could preach. Secrets he's learned about catching a fish. The doctrine on what he'd teach. The tax to KRAA that we all used to dread now wouldn't be a tax at all. We'd call it a tithe instead. No longer in a traditional church, our service would be held afloat. Atop the mast, a holy cross on each and every boat. If ever the service was held on dry land, Marty could pass the hat and be in charge of counting the money, because Marty's really good at that. Now, just like other churches, our new status would be tax exempt. So say goodbye to the IRS, no more income tax dollars to be spent. We maybe could start a TV show like Jim Baker and Tammy Faye and film our shows live, if the weather permits, from Uyak or Alatac Bay. Don't send any money, our message would say. Just pray that our boats never sink. And why not eat a little salmon every day, be it sockeye, coho, or pink?